Hello, it's Philip Taylor speaking from Richmond Green Chambers, and this morning I'm looking at another report from the Ark Group, which is a Wilmington Company. This is the second edition of Coldrick on care home fees, an important and a very emotive area and very topical at the present time. We've given it a title, Funding Long-Term Care for the Elderly. The leading text, now in a new updated edition. It's been written by David Coldrick with two other people, Lynne Bradey and Austin Thornton. This is what we say about the report. It's actually a book, it's a heavy one, we'll look at it in a minute, but although it's a report, it's actually in the form of a book. The problem of funding care home fees for infirm or the frail elderly remains a persistent problem, which can only escalate and which at the moment fails to reveal any satisfactory solution. As a result, this issue is starting to head the political agenda. But in virtually all developed countries with an ageing population, very little provision is really being made, and there are lots of rather unpleasant side issues that crop up. Increasing public concern has now led to increasingly numerous debates on possible alternatives to the elderly having to sell their homes to pay for their long-term care, and that's really what the issue is about. Lawyers and other professionals finding themselves involved in these matters will therefore welcome the new second edition of Coldrick. The authors, all acknowledged experts, specialists in this field, which certainly falls under the category of social security and welfare law, with an obvious strong element of financial planning. So if you're a barrister, solicitor, or for that matter an accountant, trustee or financial planner advisor, acquiring this book is like acquiring your own specialist advisor, ever ready at your elbow to guide you through the pitfalls of this complex area known as care fees planning, with a wealth of information, insight and practical solutions presented in a practical and accessible manner. And the new second edition completely updates the 2005 edition, which was quickly recognised as a leader in the field. It's been radically rewritten. The case law relating to asset deprivation is reviewed in detail, together with an interesting account of the growing divergence between English and Welsh law and practice. There are plenty of examples throughout which you can have a good look at, and we'll look at the book in a second or two. Following the trends towards self-funding of care fees, most of these and related issues fall within the purview of the private client lawyer, for whom acquiring this book will emerge as a necessity in our opinion. I'd like to thank everybody concerned for producing it. You can access it as a PDF because it's actually a report as well as a book. The date of publication is the 30th of April. That's the front cover, the spine. There is a detailed, very helpful detailed index at the back, and you can see the detail in the actual report itself. It's a long book too, it's not a small one, it runs to nearly 400 pages. Do have a look at the beginning at the authors, so you've got some idea of who is involved in what. There is of course the executive summary right at the beginning, which I would urge everybody to look at, because it sets out very much what the role of the National Health Service will be in the future. Thank you to all concerned for this. I've no doubt there'll be another edition along before long, but in the meantime I think Ark and Wilmington are to be congratulated for producing something which is certainly a leader in its field. Thank you very much. Bye-bye.